Hey friends, so now you know what a life coach does. You know what kinds of things to bring to a life coach. So now you might be asking, well, what makes Jennifer different from any other life coach? Well, I'd love to share a little bit of my coaching profession journey with you, and that'll give you kind of an idea of my style, where my head's at, what kind of my philosophy is. And then I'll let you be the judge. Uh, so I have always been fascinated in kind of self-awareness, what makes us tick, who we are, and what makes us unique from other people. So I took the Clifton Strengths assessment for the first time, and I think it was like 2017, and I was blown away. I had done all of the personality tests before, Myers-Briggs, I had done Enneagram, all of these other ones. But the Clifton Strengths one blew me away because it was so accurate and so unique. If you've seen any of my other Clifton Strengths videos or anything, or seen it anywhere else, you'll know that there's 1 in 33 million chances that someone else is going to have the same top 5 strengths in the same order as you, because it's all about the why behind the what we do. So that really blew me away. I was in a workshop, and literally in the workshop, I was deciding I want to give these workshops because I so believe in this. So I started out as a Gallup certified strengths coach. And as I was starting to dig into, again, the reason why Don Clifton came up with this assessment, this focusing on what's right with people versus what's wrong with people, I started digging in. Where does that come from? Turns out it's kind of based in this whole idea of positive psychology, which was really started a couple of years later than when the Clifton Strengths Assessment was originally created. So positive psychology, which was started by Marty Seligman and a few other psychologists, is really, it's the study of human flourishing. So it's the north of neutral end of the psychology spectrum, getting people from neutral to thriving. And what I really love about it is how it digs into getting us from basically going through the motions to really living. So it's talking about building positivity in our life. It's talking about being engaged in our society, in our families, with ourselves. It's talking about building stronger relationships. It's talking about finding meaning and purpose and just being in awe of the things around us, taking us out of ourselves. How to achieve, how do we, create healthy goals, healthy habits? How do we get done the things we want to get done? And then lastly, just how much our body is built for us to survive. So covering like the basics of breath and sleep and movement and nutrition and all of that. So when that's right, how it affects everything else. And so going through the study, getting trained on that and being able to apply that to my life has made me so passionate about it for me, and see how it's worked for me, that I can't help but share it with other people. And so that is the turn that my coaching has taken. So that strengths is a piece of the positive psychology platform, if you will. So it's all right in there. So I get to use that still, but we're really looking at this whole person. And so what I've put this into, you've probably seen in some of my posts, this hashtag healthy whole being. And I've talked about healthy whole being in previous posts, but just a little reminder that, again, when you take that wellness wheel, we're not operating in little silos. And like my relationship is not a silo from my work. There's not work-life balance as if they're separate things. They're all connected. And so this positive psychology really gives you a good idea of how literally everything is connected, literally. So you ask, okay, why Jennifer? Well, I'm kind of like one of those holistic doctors, if you will. So when you come to me about a project, when you come to me about who am I, or what do I really want to do? Well, we're going to look at the whole picture, right? And we're going to look at it from a positive standpoint. How are we going to get you from where you are to the thriving life that you want? So maybe it's really focusing in that vitality area of like your health and your wellness. Maybe it's more like, how do I find purpose? Or maybe it's, I need to build stronger relationships. Or maybe I just need to build up my positivity and my resilience. Maybe it's all of that. For a lot of us, it is. But that's what I feel like is a little bit different, because I love to share that with people, and through whatever our sessions are, just making sure that you come out feeling whole and healthy and like you're on the verge of thriving is my goal. So I hope that gives you a better idea of where I'm coming from as a life coach. And like I said, if you would love to start working on that thriving life, then I am right here to go along the journey with you.